So let's talk about systems. And for the last decade, systemic has been sort of a buzzword, I find. And it's used usually to describe some form of oppression that takes place systemically. So the thing about the system is that there's actually many different systems, and it's no one system. It's too complicated for an individual system to hold the amount of power to be able to do something like that. Instead, what we're having a conflict with here is actually cycles. Now, cycles are an odd thing because they can be very simple and they can be very complex. But in my opinion, there's underlying cycles that make up the overall system, and then the overall system actually goes through cycles itself. And this just sounds like a bunch of garbage, but what I mean by this is there are two ways to live. You can live reinforcing the system, and you can contribute more and more to it, and you can get deeper into the system. And the system will then benefit you more, the more that you are entrenched in it, and you replicate it, and you keep it going, and you fuel it. And then you can live outside of the system. Now, the issue with living outside of the system is that it isn't typically that useful for the majority of us. The system itself is made for us to be able to survive on a very easy level, minimal survival, but that also means minimal pleasures, minimal entertainment, yada yada, blah blah blah. It's kind of different nowadays because entertainment takes quite a huge priority over a lot of other things, but once you've entrenched yourself into the system and you've gone deep enough, the things that will benefit you are things that you can only acquire by living outside of the system. So this is how we see kind of all of these people who are actually entangled with each other in a series of relationships, and they try to present as not part of the system, yet they are taking part in it and benefiting off of it.